Hello and welcome back to my Crusader Kings 2 weekly playthrough. We're here in the second to last week. We're already there. And I wanted to do another evil playthrough, kind of try and play as in character as someone not so noble. So I'm going as who more relevant for this week than the Boltons. I can't play as Ramsay, but I can play, well, I mean, I could play as Ramsay, but it would not be as fun as playing as Roose Bolton himself, the Leech Lord. So we're starting the scenario, well, first of all, spoilers, up until about Feast for Crows, or basically just be caught up by now. It would just be the safe option, because we're in some spoiler territory here. So we're playing as Roose Bolton here, right when Stannis is attacking the north, so he's going to be marching south from the wall almost immediately. So my job right now is to gather my forces and get prepared for him. So the first thing I'm going to do here is, my capital is actually the Dreadfort right now. My son has Winterfell, so when I become Ramsay, I will take Winterfell. And he's married, like he is in the books, to Lady Jane Poole, who we're pretending is Arya Stark. And he married her to try to get his claim on Winterfell. So the first thing I'm going to do in this playthrough is call in my allies. I can actually try to call in Jon Snow, only because Ramsay is married to what everyone thinks is Arya. So I can ask Jon Snow if he wants to fight Stannis for me, because I have his sister, so we should be allies. So I might as well ask. There's no harm in it. I wish I could call in the Freys, since I'm married to a Frey, Fat Walda, but unfortunately I can't. So I'm going to also set my ambition to win the war, because that'll give me a free one marshal once I win it. And then I'm going to make sure I name my council members. I'm going to need a Master at Arms. I'm going to pick a Northern Lord, just so that way they are happier with me, which is actually what I've done here for the most part, except for Ramsay. So the first thing I'm going to do is send someone to collect taxes so I can get some money. I'm going to keep all my military dudes on assigned, because I'm going to need them to lead troops more than likely. So then one thing I can do here as well is I can demand important prisoners from the people, like the White Hills, I guess, have a prisoner. The White Hills being from the Game of Thrones game, actually. So I can demand an important prisoner from them. And I got Ryan Forrester, also from the video game, the Telltale game. So he's not very valuable to me, because he's from a lowly house, but fuck it, I'll take him. You know, he's a little quick child. It doesn't hurt to have him in my dungeons. And then I believe I should be able to request Davos from Wyman, because Davos is technically in his prison right now, but I guess I don't, like, Roose Bolton doesn't know that yet, so I guess I can't demand him yet. So the first thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to raise my troops. I've got about 12,000-ish. And no surprise here, Jon Snow, may you live in harmony and content. We're not going to join your war this time. Well, that was a very polite way for you to say you're not going to help out the dude who straight up murdered your brother. So that's not what I was expecting, but hey, I also wasn't expecting him to join me. So a nice letter. It's always nice to receive mail, you know, that just has kind words for you. So I'm really happy that he sent me that. It made me feel all warm inside. It'll make me feel a little worse when I have to skin him alive once he marches north. If he marches north, we'll see what happens. Or marches south, I guess it would be. Alright, so I'm just taking a look at what's going on here. It looks like, who is this? Micah D.A. has bribed and threatened his way to getting a fabric. Okay, I guess I really don't care about that. And then also, one thing I noticed is it looks like Theon was freed by Ramsay. Ramsay let Reek go. And now now Theon is in the disputed lands, I guess, fighting as a sellsword. So that's a happy ending for Theon as far as Theon things go. So he's not getting cut up and tortured by Ramsay anymore, so how nice of him. This could be a real turning around for the, oh boy. So Howland Reed is trying to claim the North for himself, which is not great for me. It's not the worst thing that could have happened, but I would rather not have to deal with that. So he is not going to be helping me, but it looks like the Freys are coming north already to actually help me. And the Karstarks are on my side, and a lot of northern houses are not. But hey, Fat Walda's pregnant, so there's that. So let's give it to Stannis. Oh, they made already one stupid mistake here. Well, maybe not so stupid, because... Alright, let's see what happens. Because I have this army here, which is all I could gather on short notice. I'm going to have this being led by this Hostine Trent guy, because he's pretty good. And then have my three best commanders in charge here. None of them are Roose Bolton. Roose Bolton actually is a commander in the books and the show, but not the greatest one. He mainly knows how to, like, mitigate his losses. So what I'm hoping happens here is this battle here at High Point, I'm probably going to win. And then hopefully they can get over here to the Dreadfort to help me out. Because Stannis is marching, and that actually is Stannis himself, with about 6,700 troops here on the Dreadfort. And in the Dreadfort, I have a hill advantage, which will help me out a little bit, but I don't think I'm going to be able to beat Stannis, who's one of the best commanders in this game, when he has the troop advantage. I'm hoping I can get some reinforcements here. I'm wondering if I can retreat fast enough. Let's take a look here. If I retreat, I'll be gone on the 26th of May, but he's going to get here on the 24th, so retreating is not an option. He's got me. So we're going to see what happens here. Alright, so I won the battle at High Point. So these troops are now freed up to come assist me. That's the biggest bulk of the troops I'm going to have coming, as well as these 1,700 who are going to be there in a little less than a month. And Stannis actually stopped marching, so that gives us some breathing room here to gather our troops. So I'll cut back again once my troops are a little more good to go. Alright, so I just discovered that Littlefinger is holding Sansa and has married, Littlefinger has married Sansa to the heir of the Vale. So that is bad news bears from me. And also, I've got most of my troops gathered here. This should be enough. I've got to start attacking, basically. Because Stannis has 2,600 here. He's got himself here. And he's got these 5,000 up here. I can defeat any one of those armies by myself. But if they team up, I'm fucked. So I'm going to take these 2,600 right here. Because that's the easiest and the closest one to take out without any kind of disadvantage. That's exactly what I'm going to do right here. And make sure they don't run away from me. Alright, so I've got about 10,000 here with my Karstark allies. You can't see them in my army, but they're there. And then, so it looks like I got a prisoner as well. Let's see who he is. Pate, some random douche. Okay, I don't care about him. But I captured him, so perfect. So I defeated that army. What I really need to do now is... Oh, this is tough. See, I'm wondering if I can get south to Overton in time. It looks like they're trying to pinch the Dreadfort now. So what I really want to do is get my troops the fuck out of there. And let Stannis let them die of attrition. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all my troops and take out these 3,600 over here. So I'm going to go all the way over here with my troops and try to get away from these Stannis stacks. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to see if I can get away. Alright, so I'm ready to move on these 3,500 troops here in the Withered North, which should be a slaughter as I take out these Deepwood these Glover troops. And it looks like Daenerys has tamed Drogon, so that's not really any big news. We knew that was going to happen. And it looks like Stannis is going to try to get over here to back up his troops, which is bad. Oh, shit. Even worse news for me. Stannis somehow caught up to me, which doesn't make any sense as far as I'm concerned. I've got the advantage of the forest, but he's got a good 3,000 on me. So this is already not going the greatest for me. It's not, at this point, it's not, you know, unreasonable that I'm going to recover. But someone's got to pay for this. Pate. I hate to say it, buddy, but you're getting the Bolton treatment. You can actually torture people in this game, which is fucked. But it's fucked, but I'm going to do it anyway. So I like seeing other people cry. I've gained the cruel trait. And my jailers have reported back to me that they have made your prisoner know the true pain. Oh, no. Alright, well, so Pate is not having a good day. I've apparently maimed him, so he's getting the Theon treatment. So let's see how this battle goes, because maybe there's no... Oh, no, and now the other troops are coming to help him. Oh, but this is bad, ladies and gents. I guess I can just... Oh, I'm not even bleeding him, really. Oh, and I had a son. Well, I'm not really in the mood to name you, dude, so his name is Fuck Bolton. the new heir, if Ramsay dies. Fuck Bolton. And, oh, great. I was captured, so it's already war over. My son's name is even more apt. Lord Fuck of the North. He's even got the quick trait. What a little stud. Oh, Lord Fuck of the North. God damn it. Ramsay, come on, dude. Where were you? Where were you, buddy? You're apparently the baddest dude. Where are your 20 good men? I needed your 20 good men, goddammit. Oh, boy. Alright, well, I still got away with 5,000, so as long as he doesn't chase me down too hard, I still kind of have a chance. But I gotta really play it smart. Okay, so this is bad. Obviously, I got captured, so I lost the war. And I was forced to surrender. And I'm still a prisoner under Stannis. So all I can do right now is wait. And I'm going to see if I can request a trial by combat. In the meantime, I'm going to execute... no, I can't execute my prisoners anymore. Can I sell them into slavery? Oh, I can still do this. Alright. So sorry, Ryan Forrester. Sorry if anyone liked you from the Telltale game, but I just sold you for 40 gold. I'm going to need that money to get out of prison. And this guy, I think I can just execute, and I might as well sell him into slavery, why not? I'm already Roose Bolton. It's not like I have a reputation to maintain. How much can I sell you, random dude? Sorry, I already cut pieces off of him, but I'm sure he's still worth something. 15 gold, I'll take it. A done deal, sir. Alright, so I'm in prison, so I think the only thing I might as well unraise my troops because there's no reason to keep them raised. I'm not going to march them for Stannis, for fuck's sake. So I think I can only set my ambition to get out of prison. So that's the new goal of this playthrough. Okay, I can't set my ambition. They used to have a thing where you could set your ambition to get out of prison. So like, apparently the new Lord of the North is Haryon Karstark. Because I guess Stannis figured that was the only heir left, I guess. Even though he's still imprisoned by Tommen. So I guess we're going to see where this goes and see if I can get out of prison. So I'll cut back to the next chance I get to do that. Well, they discovered I'm a slaver. I don't really give a fuck. What? I'm already a prisoner facing most likely beheading. So who gives a shit? Alright, so I got my first event chain. It's been almost a year since I've been in prison. So I've just been playing at super speed, trying to see if I can get anything to happen. And sure enough, it's now time for a prison escape. So I could say it's too risky. It says my friends have come up with a daring plan to break me out of prison. So I might as well give it a shot, right? I did it. Oh, holy shit. So I got out of prison. So hell yeah. My son, I believe, yep, Ramsay is still in prison, but I should be able to plot to free him. Sure as shit I can. So I'm going to try to free Ramsay now and get him out of prison. Let's see if I got any... Nope, no one wants to help me out with that. I can't demand he's going to be released because Stannis is just going to say no. So I might as well just let that plot sit for now and let Stannis die south. Because I don't think he's going to beat the Lannisters. But I have me, I have Roose, and I have my heir, fuck, Bolton. So, House Bolton is still going, though. So we're going to see if I can at least get my revenge on Stannis. So I'll cut back. Alright, so Stannis has lost his war, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, he has. Let's see what happened to Stannis, though. Let's go find his character. I can find him usually by clicking on Dragonstone, and yes, sure enough, he was imprisoned by Tommen, so he lost his war. And Stannis actually had a son, so that's pretty cool, Steffon Baratheon. So the line continues there, at least. So what I'm going to do now is this Haryon Karstark, well, fuck this guy. I don't think he's going to get a lot of support. So I'm going to declare war on him. So I'm going to claim the north with the claim that I have. I don't have a lot of troops, but I'm hoping that I won't need a lot. Because I don't think he's going to command much either, because he spent the last, few, years in prison. And he supported me. So we're going to see what I can do with just the troops that I have. So I'm going to try to siege some small castle first and get the advantage, and maybe I can get his troops to do something dumb. If you see, he's raised the troops, he's only got a few pockets of a few hundred, so he's probably got more than me. But it's not as far-fetched as it should be, just because he's so bled out. And a lot of these northern troops marched south for Stannis, so a lot of them died. And Tommen wants me to be his spy master. Why not? If it gets Tommen happy with me, why not? And now that I think about it, if anything, Tommen shouldn't fuck with me, because Tommen is the one who named me the Lord of the North. So really all I'm doing is taking my station back, that I got taken from me. So what I'm going to do right now is I have these troops ready to go. I have not as good a commanders as I did before, but they're viable. I've got 300 more than him right now. Let's see, I think my best chance is to make him attack me in a good spot. So I'm gonna go up here to Ironwrath. You would know Ironwrath from the Telltale game. I've also done a video of that game where I went through the whole thing without choosing a dialogue option, so I know the family of Ironwrath very well. Quiet people. So I'm going to go to Ironwrath and start sieging and hope that he attacks me there. He's got more troops than me, so I'm going to need to make sure he doesn't attack me with too much. So I'm going to, but if he attacks me with a little bit more, that's fine. If he attacks me with his full 4,000, then I'm a little bit fucked. So I just got to be very careful. So let's see what he does. Alright, so that's exactly what he did. He used all 4,000, and he's marching right on me. So he'll get to Ironwrath on November 4th. So I just got to get out of there. I'm going to try to retreat to Bear Island, because that would actually be another good point to draw him to. So let's just assume I can get out. Oh shit. Well, I'm not even going to be able to retreat. So this is going to be the Battle of Ironwrath. This will be the final battle of this playthrough more than likely, because I'm probably going to get my ass beat here. So I've got not only me attacking Ironwrath, but Roderick the Ruined is behind the walls, probably ready to storm once Haryon Karstark's troops get here. And the North remembers, folks. This is what happens when you play as the Boltons. So hopefully this is how it turns out in tonight's episode. The Bolton's getting absolutely butt-fucked. So let's see. Roose Bolton might fall here, and it might be fuck Bolton taking over. Oh boy, I'm getting fucked on all sides, boys. Get ready for this. Okay, okay, good start, good start. Not a good start, really. Oh boy. Alright, so I actually am doing... Oh, nope, I lost. But I bled them. I bled them quite a bit, actually. So the war is not lost. I'm going to let this play out a little bit, because I think I defeated a few thousand of his troops and still got away with 2,000 of my own, which is most of my army. So we're actually... Oh, never mind. I didn't kill as many of him. I thought I did. They just weren't showing up. So he's still got 3,700. And I'm going to try to march here, I guess. I still don't think I'm going to get away by the time he chases me down. I am actually... Yes, I am, actually. So I'm going to get away to Crow's Edge, and then as soon as I get there, I'm going to try to get to Bear Island, because if I can get him to cross water, that actually gives me a huge advantage. So that's really the only chance I have right now, is get him to cross the water. Oh, he caught up to me, so forget everything I just said. I'm fucked. This is where the Boltons get boned. Hey, I got the Brave trait just in time to lose. And I lost. Alright, so, I believe it's only negative 19 to my war score, but he's just going to keep chasing down my troops, and he's just going to keep killing me. I'll give it one more battle. Give it one more battle. The Battle of Arendelle. Let's see how many troops he has left. 3,600, so I'll call this one after this battle, because it's a slaughter. It's over. I was defeated the minute I let Stannis' troops catch up to me, those 11,000. So Stannis really just did well this game, and I did absolutely fucking shitty. It's not the first time I've done terrible in this playthrough. So what happened with Westeros? We'll take a quick look here before I end the episode. Roose Bolton was captured but escaped Stannis' prison, and then Stannis lost his war. Ramsay is still imprisoned by... he's imprisoned by Stefan of Shipbreaker Bay, so I'm guessing Stannis died. Let's take a look here. He might have been executed by Tommen. And nope, Stannis was actually exiled to the Night's Watch. That's a cool place for him, I think, actually. Let's see what happened here. The Freys are still firmly in control of the Riverlands. In the Vale here, Robert is still hanging on just fine. Littlefinger is doing okay. He's got no kids, though. Over here in the west, I believe Cersei is still in charge. Let's take a look. Yep, Cersei's still in charge here. Her kids are doing okay. Tommen's doing fine. I don't know what else I could look for here. We could check out... Ooh, lots of war going on down here. So it looks like the Martells rose up and are attacking the Lannisters. There's a mystery enemy down here. Book readers know who that is, but I don't want to reveal it because it is a book spoiler, and lots of people who only watch the show are watching this right now, and you don't care what I'm talking about right now. So I'm going to call this episode. Thanks for joining me. I only got one episode left of this to go, and next week, I figure I can tell you guys now, I'm playing as Daenerys, and I'm going to try to conquer all of this with my 3 dragons. I've never done it before, but I'm going to do my best to conquer everything. Pending that doesn't take too long, I'm at least going to conquer Westeros. That much I can promise, but if that goes quickly, then I'm going to try to take everything, because with dragons, it's not that hard. So I'm going to play as Daenerys next week, the Dragon Queen. Join me then. Thanks for joining me as the Boltons, and enjoy the hopefully much better Bolton fight on HBO tonight. So that'll be it. Goodbye. Thank you.